So, the fellowship offering. If someone's offering is a fellowship offering, he offers an animal from the herd, whether male or female. He is to present it before the Lord as an animal without defect. He is to lay his hand on the head of the offering and slaughter it at the entrance of the tent of meeting. And Aaron's sons, the priests, shall sprinkle the blood against the altar on all sides. From the fellowship offering, he is to bring a sacrifice made to the Lord by fire. All the fat that covers the inner parts or is connected to them, both kidneys with the fat on them near the loins, and the covering of the liver, which he will remove with the kidneys. And then Aaron's sons are to bring it on the altar on top of the burnt offering that is on the burning wood, as an offering made by fire, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. If he offers an animal from the flock as a fellowship offering to the Lord, he is to offer a male or female without defect. If he offers a lamb, he is to present it before the Lord. He is to lay his hand on the head of his offering and slaughter it in front of the tent of meeting. Then Aaron's sons shall sprinkle its blood against the altar on all sides. From the fellowship offering, he is to bring a sacrifice made to the Lord by fire. Its fat, the entire fat tail cut off close to the backbone, all the fat that covers the inner parts or connected to them, both kidneys of the fat and on them near the loins, and the covering of the liver, which will remove the kidneys. The priest shall burn them on the altar as food, an offering made to the Lord by fire. If the offering is a goat, he is to present it before the Lord. He is to lay his hands on its head and slaughter it in front of the tent of meeting. Then Aaron's sons shall sprinkle its blood against the altar on all sides. From what he offers, he is to make this offering to the Lord by fire. All the fat that covers the inner parts or is connected to them, both kidneys with the fat on them near the loins, the covering of the liver, which he will remove with the kidneys. The priest shall burn them on the altar as food, an offering made by fire, as pleasing aroma. All the fat is the Lord's. This is a lasting ordinance for the generations to come. Wherever you live, you must not eat any fat or any blood. And that's the fellowship offering. So the fellowship offering is like an evolution of the burnt offering. Burnt offering is basically burning an animal to just for the sake of burning it for the Lord. And I guess it kind of starts the meeting or the ritual, whereas the fellowship offering is for food. You're slaughtering an animal. And it brings in basic, slaughtering ritual, right? We don't eat the fat, so whenever we're slaughtering an animal, you cut off all the fat. It's not healthy. And they cook it. It's basically how to cook an animal to eat and what parts not to eat. And yeah, so it reminds me of like having a barbecue or something with your family or your friends. And that's the fellowship offering. So there's the food portion. That's how all the portion. And you see, reading the fellowship offering makes the burnt offering make sense, because the burnt offering at first, it was, why would you burn something, right? Well, like I said, it's for God. You're burning something to please God and to start a prayer or to acknowledge his presence in a room or a place, right? It's kind of funny. It reminds me of like being a kid and your mom would like burn something, leave something in the oven, or like it kind of makes it okay if you burn something by accident, because it's like it's for God. God kind of just took it from you. So it's not a complete waste. You just kind of have to pray if you ever burn your food by accident. It's a prayer. On a personal note, it kind of also reminds me of being burnt. I don't want to talk about that. I'm going to read the next one, the sin offering.